Hey guys, so I wanted to do a fall eye look, and I was doing a video on the base makeup that I've got on today, so you'll probably see me look similar in another video. But I wanted to do a fall eye look, and I wanted to play with this Tati Beauty palette that I haven't got to play with much, and they just have some really pretty fall colors in here, so I thought today's a good day for that. So since I had most of my base done, I wanted to go ahead and I've actually got basically all of it except my lips done, but I wanted to go ahead and do my eyes. So I just put some primer on, and this is the e.l.f. primer that I use, and it's just in the sheer color. So first what I'm going to do is just dip into this light, it's the Aura shade, and it's in the matte formula. It is a lot of kick up in the pan. I've used this palette a couple times, but it's got a really good formula. From what I see so far. So I'm just setting my base with this. And more than anything, I do this just because I like how the shadows blend. So that's why. I think what I'm going to go into next is the Soothe matte shade right here. I'm going to take just a little bit of that shade underneath the eye too. Okay, and then I'm going to go into the Story matte shade. I love this burnt orange color. I think it is gorgeous. I'm putting that all through the crease as well. I'm going to take just a tiny bit of that and pack it in this outer corner. It's the same shade, that Story matte. This is not a new palette, by the way. I think it launched almost a year ago. It's newer in my collection. Not had it very long, but okay, and also I'm just gonna go down to just a little bit smaller of a brush. It's still fluffy, but it's just a little bit smaller, and I'm gonna go into this dark brown matte, which is called Ritual. I'll put that in this outer corner. It's just gonna deepen things up. Some of you probably wonder why I like layer my shades, and I used to think it was kind of stupid to keep layering shades too, but it gives a more blended effect when you do, and I have realized that my eyeshadow looks way more blended when I layer colored. So yes, you might think I'm crazy, but there is a method to the madness. Okay, and then I'm taking just a tiny bit of that shade on the bottom lash line. Okay, and then for all over my lid, I'm not gonna go like super light on the center corner. I just want to go kind of bold. So for all over the lid, I'm gonna take the Story metallic shade. Yes, I'm gonna make sure I told you correctly. I'm gonna do this on my finger because I find that a finger works best with shades like this. So this is just going all over the lid. don't like to pull and tug at my eyelid, but I do like to press just a little bit with my finger. That way that the shadow kind of adheres and sticks. And then I just tap it right here over top. Not completely over top, but just a little bit over top of the that dark brown, just to kind of blend those shades. Then I'm going back with this smaller blending brush. Might actually take, I have a clean one, and I'm just going to kind of go around the edges. I kind of want to blend the outer darker color into that orange just a little bit better. So I'm going to take this Soothe metallic shade. Those pressed glitters look really, really pretty, and I'm so tempted to use one, but I don't want glitter all over my face today. Everybody talks about how good they are, but I just don't want to wear glitter today. Okay, so same thing, I'm just taking this clean blending brush around those edges. Okay, then for the bottom inner portion here, I'm going to take this is just an angled brush, and I'm going to dip into that Story matte, and I'm going to take it in on this inner portion here. I like to keep mattes on my under eye so that it doesn't draw attention to all those wrinkles. So I'm kind of pressing that kind of tightly up against the lash line, and then just kind of blend it into those colors that are already there. Okay, and then I'm going to this is just a little tiny pencil brush, I guess, and I'm just going to like buff that. I'm going to go back into this Soothe matte and just buff along the edges of it a little. Then I'm going to just go ahead and take this pencil brush, and I'm going to go into this metallic Aura shade. Put it on my brow bone. And inner corner. Then just with that clean blending brush, I'm just going to blend right through here. Just kind of blend those colors a little. So I had gotten a bunch of the cream gel liners from Colourpop, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the cream gel liner from Colourpop in the shade Overboard. It's like a I'll swatch it for you. It's like kind of metallic, kind of like copper. So I'm gonna put that in the waterline. Kind of just looks like an extension of the makeup, really. Which is good, that's what we kind of want. So good. We got what we were looking for. And then on the top, these are really good. They're kind of like, they don't budge. They are very, very good. I'm just going to take the black, which is Swerve. That's what the name of it is. I'm going to tightline just so that my lashes look a little bit longer and fuller, because who doesn't enjoy that? So then kind of want to put a liner on top here too. I have this, it's also from Colourpop. This is not a Colourpop video, but this is the liquid liner, which I love because it's like waterproof, and it's in the shade Grande. Y'all may have seen me do this before, so it's not like anything new, but I like to keep it thicker on the outer part and come into a thinner line. So I think it just kind of gives the eye, if you can see, just kind of makes the eye a little bit lifted maybe, I hope. So there's my liquid liner. And I was wrong, the black is going to transfer. I didn't think it was going to. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and take the black and just tightline down here. It's going to transfer anyway. Gives a little bit more definition with the black anyway, so looks good. I thought that it probably wouldn't transfer, which it's okay that it does. I mean, that's just liner. That's just lashes. I haven't used this in a little bit, so I think I'm going to try it and see if it's not dried up yet. This is my Benefit Roller Lash. We shall see. Not dried up. I'm going to tell you guys a little story. So, I have been married for almost a year. Yay me. Yeah, him, that he's put up with me this long. I'm going to put on just a little bit more highlighter. This is not the one I had on earlier, but this is the e.l.f. highlighter that is like beaming. Okay. So, been married almost a year, and you know, I love him to death. He is my best friend, and don't know what I would do without him, truly. I really don't, because he's just that amazing. And he puts up with me. He deserves like an award or something. So, I was a country girl all my life. I'm not really a country girl. Like, I lived on a farm, but I was not a farm girl. I was the furthest thing from a farm girl. My grandfather owned a farm. We lived on it, but I was not really a farm girl. So, I'm going to put on some false lashes too. So, living in the country, I don't think I truly understood the difference of living in the country to moving to a city. And granted, the city that I moved to, it's not a huge city. It's not like it's a big bustling city full of, you know, tons and tons of people, but it's a city nonetheless. So I don't think I understood how different it was going to be. I don't think I knew that there were so many differences from where I came from to here. And the biggest one of those is that it's just a lot louder. There's just a lot more going on, and we live like right in the middle of the city. So it's not like, you know, we live on the outskirts or anything like that. Like, we're right in the middle of everything. So that's been, you know, an adjustment for me, because as a farm girl, you know, we didn't live next to a bunch of people. We lived next to family, and family was quiet for the most part. You know, you might hear some things here and there, but it wasn't like constant. You know, it was just very, very different. And so, I don't think I truly understood how much it was going to be a difference, because now I'm like like every sound that I hear, I'm like, what's that, you know? And I'll hear a car door shut and I'm like, is somebody here? Because, you know, at my house, my parents' house, we could hear somebody here, you know, somebody pulling up because of a car door, but not here because people are shutting their car doors all over. So it's just a lot of differences that I didn't think about, you know, and I don't think you can think about it until you make the move. So it's just been very different for me, and I think that my husband kind of gets a little, you know, he laughs at me a little bit, because he's like, really, you know, because he's lived here all of his life, he doesn't know anything different either. So just as I'm, you know, so used to the country, he's used to this, so it's no different for him. And it's just, it's funny how you can be from two different places, you know, and not understand the differences so much. Because I would have never understood them before. I wouldn't have known. Hey guys. So as I'm watching this, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm just complaining constantly. And it's not that I'm complaining. I was trying to make the comparison that we live so close together, which I didn't say. We grew up literally 45 minutes apart from each other. And it was just completely different worlds. It's basically what I was trying to say. So I would rather be with my husband no matter where we live. We can live in a shoebox, in the country or in the city, wherever it is, I don't care. I would rather be there with him than any place else. So that was the point I was trying to make. Not that not that I'm unhappy, but the whole thing that spurred this was that my neighbors were being loud, and I cut that part out of the video because I didn't want it to sound like I was just hating on my neighbors. So that's what spurred, you know, all these changes and stuff. So that's what brought all this up. And so, you know, I ramble sometimes. I don't know if y'all know that about me, but I do. Okay, my lashes are on. Take me a second. I had to fool with this one a little bit more than the other one. I think my eyes just, they're two different shapes or something. Or maybe where this one is messed up a little. I don't know. You know, I have nerve damage over here, so that could be why. I don't know. But anyway. This is the e.l.f. Retro Paradise lip pencil, and it's one of the nude ones. I think it might be this, like, nude 2, like the middle one. So I'm going to line my lips with this. So I filled in most of my lips. I didn't do all of it, but I filled in most of it. I'm going to go in with the Mary Kay. This is the new Mary Kay lip glosses, which are phenomenal. If you are not on my Facebook business page, you should follow me there, because I did a live swatch the other night with all these, and they're the bomb. Did I tell you the name of this one? I don't think I did. Soft Nude. Tried a lot, but this has to be my favorite, and I'm not just saying it. They have 14 different colors. There were tons and tons of colors. Of course, you know me, I'm a nude girl, so this has just like little tiny micro glitter. It's gold micro glitter in there, which is really pretty. They have full-on shimmer that you can tell is a shimmer, and then you can also get like cream shades as well, so check those out. But this is it. The fall eye look. What do you guys think? I really love the orange. I think that that just like totally screams fall to me. It really goes with my shirt that I got makeup on that I was trying to wipe off. But yeah, I really think it looks good, and I like these eyelashes. Every time I put on a pair of lashes, it just makes my makeup look better, in my opinion. So I could be wrong, but that's just me. It's just how I feel about it. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope that this gives you kind of an idea of something you could do for fall. You don't necessarily have to go and buy this palette to do it. You can, you know, find some neutral colors and replicate this. It's not going to be too hard to do. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you so very much. I hope I didn't bore you to death, because I know I talked a lot in this video, but you know, I'm just a crazy girl. But anyway, thank you so much for watching the video. I so appreciate you, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye guys.